Hi, I'm Jessica Kester, a second-year part-time PhD student in the Texts and Technology program here at UCF. My journey back to graduate school and to UCF is a winding one. I started out in college as a traditional student, moving straight from high school to a four-year college in San Antonio, Texas. At the University of the Incarnate Word, or UIW, I lived in the dorms, I was super involved in campus life, and I graduated in 4 years with an English major and a theater minor, knowing I wanted to go straight to graduate school. So in 2004, after graduation, I moved to Chicago, Illinois, to study writing at DePaul University. I worked as a waitress while I was in graduate school, but I was mostly a full-time student without any other major obligations. No spouse, no children, no pets, just me. And I loved every minute of being in Chicago and attending DePaul. But after graduation, I was ready to start working. I was trained as a writer, and a friend of mine knew of an opening at Kendall College in Chicago. So in 2006, with my master's degree in my hand and at just 24 years old, I taught my first college composition course at Kendall College. Around this time, I also met and fell in love with my spouse. We got married in Chicago, but we resolved to move somewhere warm. I applied all over the country for jobs as a writing instructor. And I got 2 offers, but Daytona State Colleges in Daytona Beach, Florida was the best. So a few months after our summer wedding, we packed up and moved to Daytona Beach, where I would be full-time tenure-track writing faculty in 2007. I love teaching writing, and I love teaching at Daytona State. I teach general education writing courses, technical writing in our honors college, and creative writing courses. I also co-founded and direct our WAC-WID program. But after 13 years in the classroom, 12 of them at DSC, I still felt unsettled. I hadn't gone all the way with my education, and I wanted to connect with other writing researchers. It was time to go back to earn a PhD, something I'd always wanted to do. So UCF was just the place for me, and the Texts and Technology PhD program, with a concentration in writing and rhetoric, fit perfectly with my research interests in the affordances and ethics of social media and first-year writing. With part-time options, UCF and TNT also fit with the life I'd built since my master's degree. I have a spouse now, 3 kids, and a job I love. Being a non-traditional student is a different experience. I am frequently overwhelmed by all of my responsibilities. But even more often, I'm invigorated and inspired by the opportunities I've had since joining the TNT program in the fall of 2018. And I could not ask for a better cohort of students to go through this program with. I didn't return to graduate school to find a student community, but I am so thankful I have. We're a mix of traditional and non-traditional students, which surprised me, and we all have really different concentrations within TNT, but we're all united in supporting one another. It's the best surprise I never expected. I have my sights set on earning my PhD in Text and Technology in 2022, the year I'll turn 40. After this long and winding educational journey that will ultimately span more than 2 decades, I'll be proud to end as a UCF Knight and as a better teacher, researcher, and writing scholar. I am UCF.